Welcome to 18 Reasons and Cooking Matters Healthy Whole Grains interactive lesson. Today we will learn what a whole grain is, why they're important, and how to find them at home and when you shop. 18 Reasons is a nonprofit community cooking school based in San Francisco that teaches the Cooking Matters cooking and nutrition curriculum to kids and adults across the Bay Area. First, what is a whole grain? Grains are a type of plant that can be eaten by themselves or processed into other foods. Some common types of grains are wheat, which is often made into flour, quinoa, and rice. A grain is made up of three parts: the bran, endosperm, and germ. Often, when grains are processed into flour, the bran and germ are removed, leaving only the endosperm. However, the bran and the germ contain healthy nutrients and fiber that our bodies need. When the bran and germ are left on the grain, we call it a whole grain. Why is it important to eat whole grains? As we learned, whole grains are more nutritious because they contain the bran and the germ. Whole grains are also high in fiber, which acts like a broom, sweeping the bad stuff out of our bodies. Whole grains are often less processed because they're closer to how the grain was originally grown. Whole grains are so important that half of the grains you eat should be whole. Many of the foods you might eat every day are made with grains. Some examples of grains or foods made with grains are rice, corn, bread, cakes and cookies, corn or flour tortillas, and cereal. It's especially important to eat whole grains at breakfast time because their nutrients and fiber will keep you energized and full for a long time. There are lots of common breakfast foods that can be made with whole grains, such as toast, pancakes, and cereal. Sometimes it can be hard to tell the difference between processed grains and whole grains. Let's learn some tricks to help you tell the difference and become a whole grain detective. Many products will say made with whole grains when they really only have a small amount of whole grains in them. Seeing the words whole grain on a package doesn't necessarily mean the food is 100% whole grain. Instead, look for foods that say 100% whole wheat or grain. Another way to tell is by looking at a food's ingredients list on the back of its packaging. The first ingredient should say whole wheat. When looking for whole grains, avoid foods that say bleached, enriched, or white flour. Let's test your knowledge. What are the three parts of a grain? Bran, endosperm, and germ. How do you make sure something is made with 100% whole grains? Look for whole wheat flour as the first ingredient. Now look for something in your kitchen or pantry that's made with 100% whole grains, or that could be replaced with something that is. You could have found things like bread, flour, or crackers. Now let's pretend that we're testing out our new whole grain knowledge at the grocery store. Here are three foods that all say whole grain on the package. But are they really 100% whole grain? Let's start with these bagels. Are they made with 100% whole grains? They are. The first ingredient is whole wheat flour. What about these crackers? They have some whole wheat in them, but they are not 100% whole grain. Lastly, let's look at this pasta. Yes, its only ingredient is whole wheat flour. You did it! Now you're a whole grain expert. Thanks for watching.